Right then, Jaguar Eat.
Yeah, timeless, aren't they? What a lovely car, beautiful car. Enzo Ferrari said the most beautiful vehicle ever produced. He loved them. He could never produce anything like it, could he? Well, lad. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, V12. Nice thing, isn't it? I like the V12s. I know it's fashionable and everyone quite understandably says, you know, let's go for a straight six, you know, 4.2, 3.8. But personally, it's a level old car, this. Personally, I like these. They're indestructible, really. These engines. And, I used to race in it though. There was a race. What do you call it? There was a race anyway in America specifically for these unmolested, just out the factory, and I guess some speeds up. We had a white one, which you probably might remember as a kid. I don't know. Anyway, it's sold now. But I can remember going from 20 to 120 in top gear, just like that, just like electric motor, just going up like that. I mean, obviously it would have gone on to about 150 lap, but I bottled out at 120. But from 20 mile an hour in top gear, in fourth gear, and up it went right up to 120. Amazing, isn't it? But lovely engine, nice, and they're not bad to work on. You know, once you get them set up right, they're okay. Bit of a problem with the heating of that unit there. Electronic ignition unit. I'm surprised that ain't been altered. So that tells me that it's very, very much an unmolested car. It don't look to have had a great deal done, does it? Don't know what to make. I ain't been around it closely enough, but I don't know what the history of it is and such like. But if they'd have been, you know, substantially rebuilt, almost the first thing you do is move that. And the fact that it ain't makes me think that it's probably extremely original, this car. Does it sound okay?
Lovely.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Manual, yeah.
I'll tell you what shocked me more than anything was this. Hang on. There you go.
First one I worked on, you know, was actually an XJ6, XJ12. That a customer of mine brought up. He just treated himself to it, and he brought it up and showed me. Said, "Can you look after it for me?" And I opened it up and looked at this, and I thought, "Oh dear." I said, "I'm not too sure, Mr. Mead. I've never worked on anything like this. Got a lot of plugs in here, you know." And he laughed, I remember. But I did look after it. But unfortunately, nothing serious went wrong. It was just general maintenance, and you know, in them days I was pretty switched on, and maintenance of one of these weren't that much different to the maintenance of a Austin Cambridge, you know, same principle. I didn't like the Strombergs. No one likes the Strombergs, but you know they're there, aren't they? So what can you do with them? But they're a lovely engine. The basis of the engine, in my opinion, is fantastic. It's the little bits like the carburation and the electronics, the ignition. That's a little bit to be desired, I think, really. I would imagine because of the American situation, the emissions, they put Strombergs on. Would have been a better car with SUs, to be perfectly frank with you. And it would have been a lot better, I think. Well, I know people ain't going to want to hear this, but I think it would have been a lot better without electronic ignition. I think if it had been old-fashioned set of points, or two sets of points like a Rolls, I think it would have been a better car, personally. That's only me, but lovely. Signal red. Yeah, signal red, obviously one of the most popular colours. Personally, not my favourite colour, but it's nice. The vendors put a little bit in here. Recent maintenance, brake calipers, pads, clutch master cylinder. I have high efficiency aluminium radiator. That's good. New clutch, brake calipers right and left rear, brake pads. Yeah, it's had a bit done to it just recently, isn't it? But the main thing is, from what I can see, it is a lovely, lovely original car. I haven't seen any paperwork. I don't know for sure, but there's a fair guide. Look how nice she is. First thing I used to look at when you go to look at a Jaguar, have a look in there, a bit like a Rover P4. So, yeah, wire wheels, well, chrome wire wheels, dead right, should have chrome wire wheels. You know. You don't put painted wire wheels on these, they're dead right. That's exactly as it should be. But the upholstery's gorgeous, isn't it? Really nice. Really lovely, lovely trim. Nice and original, not being messed about with. I think I'd have to have a different wheel on than that personally. I don't like these chunky wheels, but that's only me, isn't it? Let's have a quick look inside. Is there any problem with them, innit? Getting out the rocky things, but once you're in, they're great. My ambition, though, too late now, but my ambition was always lovely headlining. Must be a new one because they sag. It will be a new headlining because they sag terribly. It's too good to not have been replaced. It has been replaced. Yeah, my ambition was always to run something like this. Not particularly a 12, but anyway, an E-Type. And when I went round to look at vehicles and praise them, you know, and appraise them and value them and so on and so on. And I thought one day I'll be in a position where I can go out in an E-Type and go around and see maybe 4 or 5 customers in a day, you know, maybe do 300-400 miles, something like that, and look at all these cars and price them up and arrange a deal and do a deal. Then you go out with a lorry and get them picked up. But it's never come about, has it? It's never happened. So it won't happen now. I'm too old to do it now, mess about. But yeah, it's fit, isn't it? Lovely car. Lovely oil pressure. Beautiful car. Really, really nice car. Service in a handbook, yeah. Really nice car. Yeah, I like it very much. Just reminds me of our white one that has done 30,000 miles. I can't see the mileage on this. The speedo's in the way. But anyway, it just reminds me of that. Smells right. Smells like a Jag, feels like a Jag, sounds like a Jag. Lovely. Lovely car.